Nah, I'm not coming out. Sorry about that. Enjoy. Have a bless. All right, so hey, homegirl, we about to get over here too. You wanna do this right now? Because they got like shit right there. So I'm gonna clean it. Yeah, yeah. Shoot that shit. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, you the man, my brother. You're the whole man. Get that shit out of here. I was scared of stepping in that shit. That's why you said we walking on the block. Yes. Thank you. You the man, my brother. I appreciate you. Boom. Bless you. How's everybody doing today? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. We back for a second show this morning. That's another thing that can happen whenever we start stupid early. We could always come back for a second show a little bit later. Could we hit that like button, please, so we can send out notifications to our brothers that ain't here yet, our brothers and our sisters. With that being said, about the 5-minute mark, 4 or 5 minute mark, we're gonna do roll call. So make sure y'all get your comments in now. Real quick, I want to say something before we even get all the way into this. Also, thank the brother right there. There was like shit over here I didn't want to stand in. The brother right there like hooked us out. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all talking about that dude that keep telling me to not shoot on top of his car. That dude a whole anomaly. This is New York City. We about the hustler. We love the hustler in New York City. When we see somebody hustling and grinding, we love them. We don't care what race, creed, nothing. You're never gonna see a New Yorker seeing somebody hustling and hating on them. You feel me? That's not our vibe, my nigga. That dude had California license plates. That dude ain't from New York. We don't claim him. We don't claim him. He ain't from New York. New York, we love the hustler, homie. That's a fact. Yeah. Boom. Appreciate you. Jack Frost, BBNNETWORK. Yeah. All right, that's what it is. Let's go. I'm trying to tell you, New Yorkers love hustlers, man. I'm a hustler, my nigga. The dude that was telling me to buy his car, whatever, he not a New Yorker, man. He from somewhere else. That nigga a weirdo. New Yorkers love hustlers, man. That's a fact. Think about, real quick, before we even get into the show, think about who some of our biggest celebrities are. Gangsters. Tell me where I'm wrong. Some of our biggest celebrities is gangsters. We love hustlers in New York City. We love somebody out there that's gonna go do what they like. We love that. Fucking clown ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whole wrong energy. Good morning. Whole wrong energy, man. Positive vibes. Let's encourage greatness out of everybody that we come in contact with whenever possible. Let's get to the show. All right, so also this whole entire show, anything is open for discussion. Since we have the same topic as we had in the previous show, everything is up for discussion. So y'all can put whatever y'all want to talk about in the chat, as long as it's actual news, man. Don't ask me about my personal life. Like that, I'd be like, yo, put something in the chat. And there's always some weirdos that start asking me about my personal life. I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on with you? Let's do roll call right now. We're at the 4-minute mark. What up, Din Din? He says, good morning, Jack. What up, Non-Bigness? This is up more than BBN Frost. BBN First. I think he says Min Frost. I'm working like crazy. I hit you Thursday. I'm off, but not off that day, so we can chop it up. That's what it is, Non-Bigness. Appreciate you. What up, Wayne Rios? He says, good morning, Frost. Happy to see you back, Wayne. What up, King Jai? He says, peace, big on peace, homie. You already know what it is. What up, Gary Phillips? He says, good morning, blessings on this beautiful day. Yo, not for nothing, but I'm gonna say something. Right now, I'm living inside of one of my dreams. I'm living inside of one of the things that I wish for. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to thank God. So even though it's not as smooth, or it's probably not what I expected, I am currently living inside of something that I wish for and I materialized and God gave to me. So I just want to stop everything to say, I want to give all praises due to the Most High. Like, everything is possible in God. Like, sometimes we get blessings and we don't even understand that we live inside of our blessing. So right now, it is what it is, whatever my situation is, but I'm currently living inside of one of my blessings. So you can't make me feel bad about my situation, who I am, or what I'm doing. I literally materialized something that I wanted in life. And I'm currently living inside of it until I get to my next blessing. So I'm gonna appreciate, I'm gonna love, and I'm gonna be happy for where I'm at right now, even though I'm anticipating where I'm gonna go. So I appreciate everybody, that's a fact. And that's another reason why I'm just kicking niggas that come in here with fucked up energy. E-Dog says someone got jammed early before ABC moved in. Absolutely, you already know that happened. I don't talk about it much because I don't know specifically what was the situation that actually happened. But I think E-Dog is 100% on point when he says someone got jammed up earlier before ABC moved in. You looking for a snitch, try 4 months ago. Whoever got arrested during that time could have spilled the beans. I 100% agree with, because they have to get a wire, right? You understand what I'm saying? Like, see, this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. I know people be saying I'm saying too much, but if you really understood what I'm thinking, you'll understand I'm not even really talking about, I'll talk about a thing, but I'm talking around it so much. Like, I'm not saying specifically the thing. If you think that these guys can get off, you're hurting the individuals who have yet to commit these type of crimes. We got 60 people in here. Could we hit that like button, please? We could get to 30 likes. If you're out here preaching that these individuals might be able to get off, you're hurting the people who have not committed these type of crimes yet. We need to let it be known, if you commit these type of crimes, there's a better chance of you being killed yourself or going to jail than it is that you getting away. We need to let these things be known. The kids need to know this. Don't commit these crimes. The people that's already did it, we got to deal with however they doing now. But we want to have more of us on the street. We want to stop killing our own. That's one. Morning, my brother. We want to stop killing our own. That's one. Two, just so we can be clear, we have to let it be known that it's not okay to kill black people. There's literally people who are not black people that think it's okay to kill black people. And I'm not calling them racist. We're not doing that. I'm saying that there's literally people that think that black people don't care about themselves. If I don't kill them, another black person is gonna do it anyway. There's literally people who think like this. Y'all wonder why when y'all go on trial, y'all so easy to get convicted. What y'all not paying attention to is the conviction rates, not just the amount of time people are getting after being convicted. The reason why the conviction rates is skewed the way it is because other nationalities literally don't believe that black people care about other black people. Not all nationalities, obviously. I'm just saying that there are people that really do feel this way. Lone Wolf says, it seems that people are more upset that someone snitched on the killers and care less that another black person got killed. And that's my point. That's my point. I literally look at people that try to say that they care about our community and all they want to do is stop people from snitching and sending actual criminals to jail. How are you going to tell me you care about our community? I don't want the snitching But more importantly, I don't want the crime committed. I'm gonna say that again. I don't want the snitching, but more importantly, I don't want the crime committed. You got individuals out here that the most important thing to them is that people don't snitch. Snitching is the worst thing you could do, not killing your brother or sister. I'll say that again. You got people out there, good morning. You got people out there that make it seem like snitching is the worst thing that you could do, not killing your brother or sister. Snitching. I'm not here for that. I know that's gonna make me unpopular, but I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I don't think that we have to be okay with our own destruction. Good morning. I have to make sure he ain't get caught on camera with what I was talking about. He said, not today, I'm not here for that. Now let's talk about these dudes. I don't know if anybody is snitching, but I guarantee you this. The feds don't come until there's a snitch. Let me stop saying their names like that. That's why I'm getting hit. Them boys, they don't pull up unless there's a snitch. Tell me one case that them boys started that there was no snitch. Tell me a case. Tell me one. I mean, I don't know one, so I'm asking for you to educate me right now. I'm not challenging you. I'm asking for you to educate me. Also, go cop your Harlem merch. Link is in the description. Teesprings, link is in the description. Go cop your BBN Harlem merch. I need for you to tell me, what federal case do you know about where the feds decided to start locking people up before they got a snitch? Tell me one. So we can just get this out of the way. Can you tell me one? We got 70 people in here. Come on, we could get 30 likes, yo. Tell me one. Can you just tell me a federal case that existed where there was no, that the feds moved in before there was a snitch? I'm not even talking about that yet, E-Dogs. One thing at a time. We talked about that earlier also, but one thing at a time. I want you to tell me about a federal case where the FBI, where those boys decided to move in, where the boys decided to move in before there was a snitch. Just tell me one that we know about or heard of. You can't, can you? Because I can't think of one myself. If you do think of one, let me know. I would like to be educated. This is not a challenge. This is me. I want to be educated on the subject. I don't know of a federal case. I don't know of a federal case where they moved in and no snitch before they moved in. I don't know of one. Okay. Now that's a confident walk. She's walking like she has all of the confidences. She knows she's the shit. There are very few things that's more of the shit than she is. There's zero things you can tell. Shit, not even the mafia or old gangsters was able to get away from the snitches. So imagine how snitches getting paid to do their job. Snitch just confirms info they already knew. That's a fact. But once again, name me a time that the feds moved in before they had, that the authorities moved in before they had one. You can't. Good morning. You can't. Because they make sure that they have 2 or 3 before they move in. That's why I can never understand why people are saying that YouTube content creators is helping the government. We cannot help these guys. Okay? We cannot. The only thing we can do is, if they know about something, and there's no way that they could explain knowing about it. They could say that they saw it on the channel. And that's why I keep saying there's things that I don't talk about unless other information come out. Because if other information come out, then I'll tell you about how they got to that information. I'm not going to tell you about anything after that information. You understand what I'm saying? Because these dudes really do be putting shit out here that get people caught up, but I explain why. Morning. E-Dog says, you think the older people are just going to sit by and watch their young men die when kids get hit, that #1 snitches? Yo, look, first of all, let's stop killing each other. I don't know how to make that happen, but we need to figure it out. Good morning, my brother. We need to figure it out. I don't know how to make that happen. The only way we could really make that happen is to work together to try to get monies from other communities. Like how the Chinese and the Koreans and everybody build up shops in our neighborhoods that take our money. So we have to figure out how to go get money from other communities so then we can then infuse that money into our own community. Good morning. But that also means that we're gonna have to also go to black merchants. We're gonna have to go to black companies. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna have to spend money with them. So until we start doing stuff like that, then we can't reverse it. Good morning. Until we start doing things like that, we can't reverse this. That's a fact. We can't reverse it until we start building up our own economy. And the only way we could build up our own economy is if we start spending money with each other. That's it. If we're not going to start spending money with each other, we can't build our own economy. We're not going to be able to get rid of a lot of the poverty in our community. We can't get rid of the poverty in our community. We can't get rid of the crime in our community. The only way to get rid of the poverty in our community is to get rid of the only way to get rid of the crime in our community is to get rid of the poverty. Just stating facts. Father figures, that what's needed, kid. I think obviously we need father figures. That goes without saying. But more importantly, we need to respect the people who are being father figures more. Okay, so one of the most difficult things, one of the hardest things to be as a black man, a black father, right? I'm gonna explain why. Because we don't get credit for shit. Like, we don't get credit for nothing. If the family is doing well, it's because of the woman, right? Look at that black woman holding her family together. Right? Like, the black man has to do so much in order to get this much respect for being a husband or a father. Other people only gotta be there. A black man don't just gotta be there. He has to be the best of the best. Good morning. How you doing today? Good. He has to be the best of the best. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're a black father, then you understand. If you're a black man, then you understand. The reason why I'm saying this is a lot of black males get beat down by the time they become an adult. Their whole entire life, they're getting beat down. They're being suppressed. You know, if you're a black man and you're in a conversation with somebody and you get passionate, they're gonna say you angry. They're gonna try to devalue every single thing that you just said. So that means that even when we're having a conversation with somebody, we can't even feel like we care about the thing that we're talking about. Because if we come across like we care about the thing that we're talking about, and we come a little bit too animated, or if the pitch of our voice changes, people could just accuse us of being angry. I literally don't talk to people no more when they do that shit to me, because I know if I'm angry or not. So if me and you having a conversation, you accuse me of being angry and I know I'm not angry, I'm probably never gonna talk to you again. Real talk. I am not bullshitting. I'm probably literally never gonna talk to you again. Not bullshit. Good morning. We gotta start making it normal to remove shit out of our lives that don't mean us any good. And sometimes that's people. Sometimes people only hang out close to you so they can see what you're doing. Pay attention to the motherfuckers that's competing with you. Once I think somebody is competing with me, I stop dealing with them. I don't care what I don't care what I think about you. I don't care how much I care about you. I don't care how much love I got for you. If you competing with me, I'm not competing with you. That's just, you don't care about me the same way I care about you. So you don't care about me the same way I care about you. So I don't deal with you. I say, all right, not a problem, no beef. I'm not arguing at you. I don't mean no bad for you. I still want you to win, but you're gonna have to watch me from a distance. E-Dog says, we don't, but I don't need to raise my 4 sons and their friends correct. Once you're with my household as a son friend, you become my son as well. That's a fact. First of all, we're supposed to be raising our kids by committee. That's first of all. We're supposed to be raising our kids by committee. That's one. There are a lot of people out there that don't have mothers or fathers, or mothers and or fathers, right? So whenever you're a responsible adult and you have a child in your vicinity, that's kind of, you're responsible for that child also. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying, oh man, you need the diaper change, that's weirdo shit. But what I'm saying is, you're responsible for that child as far as your actions, the way that you conduct yourself, and the encouragements. You understand? Good morning. Okay. I think one of the most important things that we need to start doing to our youth more is encouraging them on positive things. I think we spend too much time telling our youth what not to do. I think we need to spend more time encouraging them. I personally, I want to say a thing, but I'm not. But you're hurting your relationship with your child. You know, when the majority of your conversation is discouraging. You understand what I'm saying? You're literally sowing distrust in your child. You're making your child feel like you don't have faith or believe in them. So then when they become an adult, how do you think they're gonna feel? Even if it's subconscious. How do you think they're gonna feel when they become a teenager? How do you think that, you know, a lot of people have problems with their teenagers because they was bad parents when the child was young, just so y'all know. So if you're sowing distrust in your child, how can you expect your child not to go to the streets? Just saying, let's get back on topic. How do you expect your child not to go to the streets if you're sowing distrust in your child? If every time your child comes to you with something, you're discouraging, you're never encouraging. I'm just saying. Stop saying it's these rap music. Stop saying it's the street. It's not the street and the block. You pushing your child away before your child gets picked up. Before the streets could get your child, you gotta push your child away. These are facts. Before the streets could get your child, you gotta push your child away, man. Let's talk about this snitching, or allegations of snitching. Shout out to I Smoke Hip Hop. Shout out to I Smoke Hip Hop. I saw his channel. On the I Smoke Hip Hop channel, he had some paperwork or whatnot. And the paperwork basically was saying that they have some kind of informant or something. I don't know. I'm not saying that they do, but there was the paperwork led to that they might be having some kind of informant in this particular OTF case. I don't know how true that is. I'm not saying that there is an informant. Some people think it's the dude that actually ended up killing himself, Zell. Morning. Some dude think it might be the dude that killed himself, Zell. I don't know who it can be. I'm not saying that it is anybody. But what I am saying is we know that the boys don't pull up on you until they got a couple of CIs, until they have a snitch, a confidential informant. Them boys don't pull up, homie. Them boys don't pull up. Now check this out. Check what the snitch and the confidential informant might be. The snitch and the confidential informant might just be them telling on themselves on Instagram. It might be just them telling on themselves in rap music. Somebody is gonna snitch. I just think so. I just think somebody is gonna snitch. That's just me. I don't know if anybody did now. I'm just saying, I just think somebody is gonna snitch. They got these guys in a situation where it's death or life in jail. Good morning. They got these guys in a sticky situation. They either got to snitch because it's life in prison or the death penalty. If they take this to trial, they're gonna get the death penalty. If they just tell the government what they did, then they're gonna get life in prison. If they just tell the government what they did, that's as good as them snitching. This is what their lawyer is gonna tell them. I'm telling you. The lawyer is gonna tell them that's as good as snitching. Because in order for you to tell the government what the government is gonna be happy with, you're gonna have to say shit that's gonna put you in places with people. They're gonna be able to put all the pieces together once you start talking. Now, who did I say was the most important person? Los. I hope that lady ain't called the police on me. Los. Los is the most important person. Why? Los was a driver. In the Tekashi 6ix9ine case, do y'all want to really know who was the most important person? The driver. They didn't get anybody until they got the driver. Once they got the driver as a CI, they had everybody, didn't they? They got the wire in the car. CEO Chris was the most important. Yeah, that's correct. But they don't get Tekashi at places, and they don't get Shotty and Tekashi at places with people or the kidnapping without the driver. They had CEO Chris for years and built the case. Once they got the driver, they was in a position to close the case. At least that's my opinion. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's hit that like button. We got 100 people in here. We could get up to 60 likes. Hit that like button, man. Send out some notifications for the people that don't know we live. You think Alpo made snitching cool? One, I didn't even know snitching was cool. So me and you are on two totally different wavelengths. I don't believe snitching is cool, and I don't believe people think snitching is cool. So I don't know what you're talking about. That's one. Two, you do know how many people that snitch that ain't even black? Why only the black people ever get mentioned? Nobody else think that's kind of racist? Like, you know how many mobsters snitched? They made movies about the mobsters snitching. Nobody never talks. Henry Hill. Nobody never talks about this. Good morning. Nobody ever talks about this. Why every time we talk about people snitching, why we only talk about black people? Like, there are a lot of people that snitch that is not black, yo. What the fuck? shit is crazy. That don't bother nobody else. They got the one dude, he snitched on the actual mob. He's still alive. Why is the Tekashi got to get killed? What up, Kenneth Williams? I know they're not sending out the notifications. I'm asking people to hit the like button. We got 95 people in here with 33 likes. I can't get nobody to hit the like button. I'm sorry you couldn't get no notification. We still got nobody hitting the like button. I can't send out no notifications. There's nothing I can do. They told these dudes, life in prison, or the death penalty. You cop out, we're gonna basically give you life. You take us to trial, we're gonna put you to death. It's basically what they told me. That's basically what they told him. What up, Grim Reaper? Good morning.
Hey.
What up, Chase? This is good morning, my brother. Chilla. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can't send out no notifications. Nobody's gonna hit the like button. Nothing I can do about that, man. I'm just gonna keep going with the content. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody thinks that hitting the like button is for me. Yeah, hitting the like button is for me. But there are literally people that if they knew we was live, they would be here. Hitting the like button is also for them. I get a lot of messages. Yo, I missed your live this morning. The notification didn't get it. That's why I keep trying to ask y'all to hit the like button. Anyway, let's go back to the show. The people that's gonna hit it's gonna hit it. The people that's not. There's nothing I can do about that. What up, Rue? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones. What up, Nervin Numbers? What I think happens is, I think the people that don't like me come get the notifications. Then they come in the room on purpose and don't hit the button so notifications can't go out. That's what I think happening. That's why I keep saying hit the notifications so the people that fuck with the channel hit the notifications. Shout out to Nervin Numbers. Happy belated. 44.4% you beat the Fed's case if you're really smart. You snitching on the case for the rest of your life. My dude, I heard somebody say there's two types of dudes in the Feds. Dudes that snitched on and dudes that wish they snitched. And that's a saying. That in the Feds, there's only two types of people. Dudes that got snitched on and dudes that wish they snitched. Okay. Maybe a cheerleader in the past life? Gymnast? Real shit. This is weird. So I don't know. My point is, everybody keeps saying, see, I don't know if, I don't know how I feel about this. Do you, look, so let's say they have all of these dudes dead to rights. Let's say nobody snitches. Everybody that don't snitch or don't cop out is gonna get the death penalty. So what are we supposed to want? Are we supposed to want them to just get the death penalty? Are we supposed to want them to cop out, helping? Or are we supposed to want them to snitch? I 100% don't believe this is a situation. Good morning. I 100% don't believe that this is a situation that if they go to trial, they're gonna get anything except for the death penalty. There you go. 300 said those that told, those that wish they told, and those that wish they had something to tell, or they will pay something on you that you know your homies did just so you can snitch. I've heard about that happening. I've heard about that happening. Them accusing an innocent person of a thing so the innocent person will tell them who did the actual thing. There's parents that do shit like that to their children. You know how many beatings I got when I was a kid because I didn't know who did the thing? I used to get beatings all the time just because I didn't know who did it. Half the time I wasn't even around. Like I wouldn't even have been there. I didn't even know a thing happened. I had an extremely confusing childhood, man. I used to be I used to just get beat. I didn't even know why. I had an extremely confusing childhood. No cap. No reason. Sunday. Somebody else's kids did something. Like, you know. This is what it is. No problems. I just don't want no more issues. They said such and such told already. Yeah, Philly Phil. I heard that there are people that allegedly told. Government has more resources than people give them credit for. NASA can listen to any device you have in your home. To kill you. FBI doesn't follow the rules. Trump's anti-gang bill is for all. Shout out to Prince to Amir. What's up, my brother?
How you doing, bro?
Chilling. Shout out to Prince to Amir. He says that's how they turn dudes, B. I already know. My dude, they took me in and accused me of some shit I had nothing to do with. Good morning. That's why niggas can't tell me nothing. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. You can not like me all you want, but I'm a real dude for real. I'm not talking about no real nigga. I'm not talking about none of that shit. I'm just a genuine person for real. Like I really sat up in jail where they tried to do the same thing that I'm telling you that they tried to do. They tried to do some shit you didn't do to get you to go do some telling. I just sat up in jail, my nigga. That looks so scrumptious. And the food also. Enjoy your day. God dang it. I'm trying to tell you. She does not skip leg day. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, pull up. We do a laundry live today. If we pull up, I'm doing the laundry, period. But if y'all pull up, we doing the laundry live today. Let's go. I don't want to talk about that C-graph. But remember this. God doesn't talk about the devil. God just tries to tell us to do the right thing. Satan talks about God. Don't forget that. God doesn't talk about the devil. Alright? Don't forget that. God doesn't talk about the devil. God doesn't talk about Satan. What up, Better Days? He says, check Boston on the check-in. Salute to Boston. That's some real shit. I'm about to kick C-Graph, because C-Graph is going to keep talking about this subject that I'm trying to skirt. So we're going to give C-Graph one more opportunity. If C-Graph chooses to keep this conversation up, could I get an admin to just handle that for me? What up, Tiandre Willis Sr.? Salute. How you doing today, my brother? I told y'all. I fucking told y'all. I told y'all. Look, I'm gonna say something real quick. A lot of y'all parents are terrible parents because you don't know something and you punish your child because your child don't know it either. You're a hypocrite, you're a narcissist, and you're a fucked up human being. If nobody else ain't tell you yet. Out of 10, they got somebody talking, man. We all know this. We 100% know this. Name me a time that the government went and picked up some people and somebody wasn't talking. They're not going to waste their time. In addition to that, these dudes want everybody to know about all the crimes they commit. So the FBI the government don't even got to try hard. On top of that, do you want killers roaming the streets? I'm not talking about people who have committed murder. I'm not talking about people who have killed somebody. I'm talking about, God dang it. Okay. I'm talking about people who are actively talking about people who are actively looking for people to kill. I'm talking about people who, it's not that they got into a shootout because some weirdo shit happened. They got into a shootout because that nigga was looking to shoot at that nigga, and that nigga was looking to shoot at that nigga. Those are the dudes that's super dangerous, because those are the dudes why you got innocent bystanders getting hit, because they're gonna see each other and they're gonna shoot at each other on sight. They don't care who around. Those are the main dudes we gotta get off of the street. If you're one of them dudes that you see people around your target and you like, okay, I gotta pull up on him at different time. We need you to stop trying to kill people too. Don't get this confused. But I got respect for that. Good morning. I got respect for that. We're not gonna kill any innocent bystanders. We're not gonna be shooting up the block where bullets is going through the windows hitting children. You feel me? I don't got respect for that. Come on. I don't got respect for that. So do we really want these guys free? Like, I'm not trying to get nobody locked up and put in jail, and I understand sometimes a nigga gotta do what a nigga gotta do. Don't get this confused. Sometimes it's him before me. I get that 100%. But what I'm saying is currently in Chicago, they have a problem with people just, for the last couple of years, just shooting and killing people. The murder rate out there is incredible. The actual police don't even try to catch the murderers. As long as you kill another gang member, they don't care. That's not supposed to be the energy. Them gang members is people just like everybody else. And if y'all was actually investigating some of these murders, there would be less murders. So fuck the police in Chicago. At least the police in New York City investigate the murders. When the police investigate the murders, there's less murders. People are actually fearful of fucking going to jail. People are fearful of getting caught. People at least try harder to kill the person in a smart way, which will probably cut down on the numbers of murders. But when you have a police force that don't care, when you got a police force that don't care, when you got a police force that don't even actually investigate the homicides, of course you're gonna, okay, good morning. She gotta be a baddie. I have not been yelling across the street good morning. I like them short and thick. Just so we can be clear. Not about the short and thick thing, what other stuff I'm saying. But that also. So, I'm calling the cops on me. Come on, man. You can't be out here calling the cops. She just walking the dog. I'm like, God dang it, man. I'm tired of people calling the cops over me. People calling the cops over me all the time. I be thinking it'd be people in the chat. They be figuring out where I'm at and they be calling the cops. How you doing this morning? Long day at work? It's only like 10. How are you tired already? You know what? You're doing the Marine thing. Because, you know, they wake up real early and they do everything before everybody else get up. You also. Yeah, I like them short and thick. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Like my women's with a lot of bottoms. I don't really care. The top, as long as they got enough breasts that we know that that's a man, not a man, I'm fine. As long as there's enough breasts that we know that's a woman. If she accidentally gets pregnant, we can feed the baby. As long as we got that much breast, we fine. We're gonna give it a break. We got our brothers over here working hard, collecting the conflict, the trash. Yeah, that's all you need, enough breast. And when you look at you, it automatically tells you she's not that much breast. To feed the baby, you might get you pregnant by accidents. Yeah, the sanitation ain't right here. The state's attorney is the worst. Anyone is actually caught or given slaps on the wrist, low bond course for high carjacking and more. These guys that pulled up on them don't pull up unless there's a snitch. Unless they got wiretaps, unless they got the whole kit and caboodle. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. They don't pull up unless they got everything. Tell me where I'm wrong. When do you know these dudes to pull up and be like, well, we don't know how strong the case is. These guys jump straight out the window. Nah, the only thing we want is life in prison or the death penalty. They jump straight out the window. You know how strong their case gotta be? You do know they ask or they go for how strong they believe their case to be. You do know that, right? If y'all notice, if they don't generally say anything to me, I don't comment on them because I assume if they don't say nothing to me, if I comment on them, that it's harassment. So generally speaking, if they don't say nothing to me, I don't comment because I'm not out here trying to harass nobody. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. How are you? Appreciate y'all. Good. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That's a fact. People forget about when they went on like 10 years ago went on a strike. Nah, go on strike, fuck them niggas. I want everybody to strike. As soon as they start talking about band-aid, strike, I don't trust that shit. Why they trying to get black people first? They ain't trying to give us nothing good first. Name one thing they tried to give us good first. Nothing. You see how Tuskegee turned out? Look at they homeboy. Dude pulled up on him immediately. If you have more than 2 to 3 people involved, somebody is snitching, a good chance. Look, I'm gonna explain. God damn it. I'm gonna explain something. Listen. Good morning. Excellent. Every day's a good day. Be back. Check this out. Listen. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Killing it early. Listen. Pay attention. You want to know why I say listen and pay attention so much? Because this is something I'm going to eventually have to repeat. And when I repeat it, there's going to be a ton of people that's going to act like it's something that I just said and it's new information. So listen and pay attention. What are y'all gonna do when it comes out that somebody snitched on Muwab? What are y'all gonna do if and when it comes out that somebody snitched on Muwab? For anybody that doesn't know how significant that is, that's extremely significant. They have Los at the spot with the vehicle. They have Los admitting being at the spot of the FBG shooting. They 9 times out of 10 have Los for at least 2 or 3 other shootings or murders, right? Let's not be coy. So if they got Los at these shootings and murders, 9 times out of 10 they already have 1 or 2 other people, probably a couple of the guys that they're with, like C-Thang. So I say all of this to say this, listen. What are y'all gonna do when it comes out that somebody snitched on Muwab? A couple of years ago, I told y'all all of these rappers, they better start being careful. I seen a YouTube page the other day that put a video up of a song that Little Durk made, where Little Durk, it was a drill song, where he was allegedly talking about one of the ops that ain't here no more. One of his ops that ain't here no more. Allegedly. That's helping the police. That's telling the police what to do. What do y'all think is gonna happen if somebody switches on Muwab? I'm gonna explain something. I don't think that they need for Muwab to say anything to get anybody above him. I think all they need for is people to say they got orders for Muwab. That's it. This is a RICO. I'm gonna say this again. This is a RICO. In the Casanova case, somebody that was already locked up in jail copped out. People was like, oh, he's snitching, that's why he copped out. Fuck that part. How did he even get in the RICO case? He locked up in jail. You know how he got in the RICO case? Giving orders. So what's gonna happen if somebody snitches on MUWAP and tells the government or whoever that they got orders from MUWAP? And then that person says that the order came from X, Y, and Z. Guess what you could use in a RICO case? Morning. Hearsay. In a RICO case, you can use hearsay. Let me say that again. In a RICO case, you can use hearsay. So what's gonna happen if somebody snitches on MUWAP? If somebody snitches on MUWAP. Y'all do know what hearsay is, right? That means that a person could get on the stand and say, well, that person told me to shoot that person. Who told you to tell? Well, that person told me that that person said to do it. That's evidence. In state case, that's not evidence. In a state case, you can't say what a person told you through hearsay. You can only say what that person directly conveyed to you. But in the state, you could talk, but in federal court, you can say, well, that person told me to do it, and I know that that person wanted me to do it because the other person gave me the information. So what are you gonna do when somebody snitches on MUWAP? Please stop putting capitals. Please talk without the capitals. I don't think y'all really understand what these dudes is up against. Because I've looked at a couple of people talk about it, and I don't think they really understand what a federal case is. Really, I don't think they understand what it means to be involved with a federal RICO case. Like, we've had a couple of RICO cases just happen. I don't understand how these YouTube content creators are still getting it wrong. We've just been dealing with RICOs. There's no reason why any YouTube content creator should be getting it wrong. We've been dealing with RICOs for like the last 3 years. This should be some shit that it should be simple. Good morning. Okay. Out for an early morning run? It worked? That's what it is. Appreciate you. You also. You understand? What are they gonna do if somebody snitches on MUWAP? What are they gonna do? And she stopped at the water too. Yo, for some strange reason, nah, for real. For some strange reason, I don't be knowing if I should, like, I don't look like she was like maybe early 20s. Like, isn't that too young for me? Anyway, so what do they think they're gonna do? I'm asking a good question. They don't have to tell who the witness is to court dates. These witnesses have died before, period. Yeah, they don't have to say who is gonna, hold on, we're not getting there yet. We're not getting there yet. You're not getting there yet. You're skipping over a whole bunch of shit. My point is this. At least I believe you're skipping over stuff. You can put it in the chat, though. Talk about your point in the chat. I'm not saying don't talk about it. Talk about your point in the chat. I'm just not there yet, personally. Look, I don't think even if they snitch, none of them is getting out before 25 years. I think if they snitch, go all the way with it, the best they're gonna get is 25 to life. I think that's the best they can hope for. I don't think they can hope for any more. I think if they go all the way out, tell everything that they know since kindergarten, I think that the best that they could do, the best that they could do, 25 to life. I don't know. That's about the best I think they could do. Period. I don't think they could do any better than that. Because you gotta understand, you know how many bodies they're gonna have to cop to? Each one of them is probably gonna be copping to whoever snitches, if somebody snitches, and then they gotta cop to everything they did, they're probably gonna be copping to like 3 or 4 bodies themselves. You understand what I'm saying? It's literally gonna be 3 or 4 of their own bodies. So you think the feds is gonna let them out after they already admitted to killing all of those people straight out? They're black. These guys is not white. Just keep it in a stack. Enjoy your day, baby boy. All of them look like all of the Puerto Rican goodness, all wrapped up in a nice little bowl. We're gonna spread it straight out into the universe. Be quiet. I was about to go places with that conversation. Look like all the Puerto Rican goodness wrapped up in a little bowl. It's the short, thick ones. Those are the ones. Short, thick ones. Mustafa Filium says, what do they really have on Muwak? I just said if somebody snitches. I didn't say anything about, I don't know what evidence they have. I'm not them. I said if somebody snitches. Also, all of these guys have at some point went online and snitched on themselves. 100% of them. 100%, they make drill music, homie. 100% of these guys have snitched on themselves. I don't think that this is a debatable thing. I don't think this is a debatable thing. I knew that early morning. I seen Chirac's story. And they named shooters and what went down. It was all downhill. Next day it was deleted. Mustafa said a snitch is not enough. Him singing Get Up is not putting him in jail. Okay, you said a snitch is not enough. Okay, whatever. So nothing is enough for you. So I got you. No matter what I say, you're going to either say how I know or say it's not enough. So why are you here? Mr. McKinney says, how could a snitch not be enough? Do you know what the snitch is going to say? Do you understand the type of arguments people try to come in here with me with? So if a person snitched on them, that's not enough. I'm going to let him stay around a little bit longer. He's going to say some more stupid shit, obviously. Somebody snitching isn't enough. Oh, man, I swear I don't got time for some of this stupid shit. Low frequency all day. I think the feds already know everything they need to know. I think time to snitch is over. When feds come to you, they already have all the evidence they need. Good morning. I 100% believe that the feds have all the evidence they need in this case. But the way that the government works is that they always try to leverage what case they're working on to get to another case. Yeah, they got months of footage. I'm not saying Muwak did Wait, that's a bar? Brandon B. Matt Kimber, that's a bar? They said that in a rap? Two Feathers says, did you not hear the Feds say they were using social media against them? Yes, I did. So you're not talking to me, but I'm gonna read it. Oh, you're talking to Mustafa. Did you not hear the Feds say they're using social media against them? The Feds say all the information on social media. Wake up and pay attention. Two Feathers, that person that's in here that you're trying to talk to, thank you very much. Whenever you see people like that pull up, please make comments directly at them. Go at them as hard as you want also. No homo. Because that person is just going to say all the stupidest shit in the world to try to make it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. Good morning. Oh, they know who shot Duck, the facts, picking and choosing, laugh out loud. That's a fact. Social media should be considered freedom of speech and not allowed in court. Okay. Mr. BB, you're the most, that's literally one of the stupidest comments I ever read in my life. That's one of the stupidest comments ever. That's low frequency. So low frequency. That's, God damn it. Are you a child? They want the people who funding these hits. I believe that. Yep, Vaughn said it's trapping them with dirt. Social media, the streets. Let's keep it a buck nowadays. You just get caught up, prepared to debrief if you lit the light. If you like that light, look. For these particular crimes, they have these dudes lock, stock, and barrel. They're not even playing with them. They already told them life in jail with a death penalty. They ain't playing with them. Good morning. They got these dudes lock, stock, and barrel. I don't even understand how anybody is in here pretending like these guys can get away. All you're doing is tricking more of our youth to not second guessing bad decisions. That's it. You're not doing anything else other than that. Could we get the Cash App in the chat, please? I just realized there's no Cash App in the chat. Could somebody put the Cash App in the chat? That's all y'all doing. Is tricking the youth into not taking that extra moment to rethink a bad decision. That's it. I know y'all think that sounds tough and it sounds like the super gangster ghetto thing to do, to always want the murderers, the killers, and all of the people who are destroying our community to be free and out here in the real world where they could kill you and your mother and your sister and your brother, and they could rob you and do all the worst things in the world to you and your loved ones. I know that that's your position, but that's not my position. My position is this: you committed a crime, you took a chance. If the police catch you, then you got to be held accountable. Period. Not if the police catch you, we still want you to be free. You shouldn't have committed the crime. You committed the crime, you get away with it, salute to you. I'm not mad at you. But I got like people out here in the world I love that I don't want bad things to happen to. And you might not be trying to hurt them. You might be trying to hurt that dude standing next to them. But you know, maybe your hand slipped. Maybe somebody bump into you. Maybe you cough. I don't know. Maybe you sneeze. Maybe the gun go off too quick. Damn. You are not currently green team New York urban legend, but I appreciate you throwing that out there. Good morning, my brother. You got to re-up. You are not currently green team, but you can pull up to the Cash App this morning. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Pardon me. Good morning. These older women are going to the Dominican and to these other places, and they getting these butts on them, and then they coming out here and they fucking these young niggas. And I'm letting you know right now, there are a lot of y'all women out there that y'all gonna lose y'all men to these older women that's gonna be out here nurturing motherfuckers and treating niggas good while y'all busy out here wanting to know why y'all can't have 5 or 6 men friends and you in a whole relationship. What up, S. Dot? Just saying. Because I keep seeing a lot of these older bros coming back like they just came back from the fucking Dominican or wherever the fuck they went to. And they got asses on them. The shits might not be real, but I don't think a lot of people care. He said you just broke down 10 years of game. Appreciate you. We got 130 people in the room. Could we hit that like button so we can send out some notifications, y'all? Come on, let's go. What up, CD Cashflow? What up, Terrell Williams? I am important. I can't just date anybody. You should feel the same way about yourself. With that being said, morning, my brother. What up, Wavy D? Haven't seen you in a while. How you do? Hey. I was saying what's up to Wavy D. Homegirl turned around with the meanest face on, but it was so cute. What up, Wavy D? Ain't seen you in a while. How's everything going? Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. All right, check this out. Listen. What else y'all want to talk about besides this? Anything on the docket? Whatever y'all, I mean, we don't got nothing else on the docket. What else y'all want to talk about besides this? Well, it's not as much as going for the big fish. It's just that if I get it, I'm not going to leave a relationship because I'm unhappy. You understand? I'm going to try to make it work. So it's important for me to not get in a relationship with people just to be. It's important. I'm not going to leave a relationship because I'm unhappy. I'm going to try to make it work. So I can't be just dating anybody. It's not going to work for me. Shout out to, I don't know who this is, so I'm going to say EL. Shout out to EL with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? I told y'all, we get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. We doing a laundry saloon. I'm doing a laundry anyway today, but I'll do a laundry saloon today if we get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because if we don't, I'm gonna be busy while I'm doing the laundry. So we get the 5 to $10 drop, that has opened up my opportunities, and we can do the live. Good morning. I love those colors. She low-key killing it. She high-key killing it. Let's go. I wear merch from the channel. I wear merch that people send me all the time. What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? Yeah, I wear merch all the time that people send me. I just don't currently have any merch with me to put on. I mean, I do, but I'm just currently not wearing any of the merch that I usually wear. I guess that's the way to put it. Shout out to Wavy D with the $10 drop. He says, always here, bro. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you. Who's next? I be so loud. I know when I be going to people's neighborhoods and I leave their neighborhood, I know sometimes, even if they like me, they be like, good riddance. That motherfucker. 6 in the morning. Why 6 in the morning? Why he gotta wake up so early? I wake up early, you rat bastards. I'm usually trying to get things done. Who's next? Also, shout out to Rich with the drop earlier. I read out the wrong name with the whole drop. What up, Bronx Bread? Oh, that was you? Shout out to E-Dogs. That was you. Shout out to E-Dogs for the $5 drop. Enjoy your day, my brother. Yeah, I've been noticed people really do be loving me out here in the streets, though. You really do fuck with the kid. So I be saying, why niggas hating? Stop hating. Stop hating. You just hate greatness. All of the greatness you see, you just hate it. Why you hating greatness, you rat bastard? Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Why you hating greatness? Stop hating greatness. Good morning. Hey, chillin'. See? I'm really just a happy person, man. For real, for real. It's not a game, it's not a play, it's not nothing. I went through a lot of fuck shit in my life, but I'm really just a happy person. For real, for real. I'm really just a happy person, man. I really do walk around and I really do want to improve and I really do want to help. And like, this shit is not fake. You can't fake this energy, my nigga. You can't fake it. It's not fake. Appreciate you. What else we talking about this morning? Come on, what else we talking about? We got 133 people in here. Hit that like button. We can get to 100 likes. You know, when we get to 100 likes, that's your accomplishment. It's not mine. My accomplishment is waking up in the morning and turning the live on. Your accomplishment is the likes we get. Your accomplishment is how many people we get in the room at one time. That's your accomplishment. That's not my accomplishment. Nice guys finish last a lot. That's a fact. But fuck it. Somebody got to finish last, right? I don't know what to tell you. I'd rather be a nice guy finishing last than a effed up individual, winning. I wouldn't be able to live with that. That has to deal with who I am, my character. You feel me? Shout out to Prince to Amir throwing the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 4 to 5 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. What else we talking about, man? Bring something up so I don't have to keep saying do something to the Cash App. What we talking about? Just tell me what we talking about. What y'all want to discuss this morning? This is our second live. The first one was about an hour and 40 minutes. This one is 78 minutes in. What we talking about? I'm talking all morning with y'all. Good morning. See, I'm even encouraging other people to say good morning to people in the morning. Let's go, nigga. Let's go. Let's go. You see homeboy? Let's go. Let's go. This is the energy we got to cultivate amongst each other. This energy. This energy. Well, R. Kelly, whether he was set up or not, he was doing the crime. So I don't care whether he was set up. Shout out to iRock with you TV. He said, what up, Froze? I have no idea what you're talking about, Ruga. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, man, it's the energy we got to cultivate. It's dope. Got the motherfucker over there saying good morning to everybody that passed through, greeting each other. This is the energy we gotta cultivate. Good morning. This is the energy we gotta cultivate, man. This energy. This energy. Y'all gotta hope my platform don't get bigger. The people that don't want me to succeed, y'all gotta hope people don't look at me. Like, that's it. That's what it takes. The person to give me a fair chance. doing today, my brother? What else we talking about this morning? Put it in the chat. I'm with y'all. What we talking about this morning? Good morning. What we talking about this morning? Put it in the chat. I don't want to get into whether I haven't actually not in the conventional sense where I was reading the books and studying it like that, but in the sense of all of the people all of the teenagers and young adults that I would happen to be around when I was in my formidable years, they were God body. Copy? So all of the kids, like when I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, everybody that I basically dealt with was God body. So we just had certain principles and certain morals that we spoke on and we tried to adhere to. But no, I didn't do actual conventional studying of any kind, if that's the question that you asked. By the time I got to the point where I was actually really interested in such aspects, I was looking somewhere else. So we could be clear. Good morning. Good morning. What up? What else we talking about? Come on, put it in the chat. 3 more $10 drops to the Cash App. We got a laundry live. I'm only gonna stay on live for a little while longer. Other than that, I'm just gonna do my laundry and keep it pushing. But we get 3 more $10 drops to the Cash App. We're doing a live in the laundromat today. Y'all wanna? I just want y'all to free my time up. What we talking about? We're not gonna talk about nothing. I'm about to let y'all go. People probably look at you weird when you say good morning to perfect strangers. It gives you a southern type of vibe. Everybody in New York wants to mind their own business. I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? So I've always been extremely popular growing up. So everywhere I've ever lived, everybody in the neighborhood always said good morning to me, always said hello to me, always greeted me. So it's nothing for me to just say good morning and hello and greet people, because I'm just used to living places where every single person that see me know me and say good morning. That's what I'm used to living in. I keep trying to tell y'all, like, I was popular for real, or am popular for real. It's not a game. I'm not pretending. It's not a game. I'm not pretending. Like, really, honestly, I grew up, and where I grew up in, every single neighborhood I lived in growing up, everybody in the neighborhood, whenever they saw me, they said hi. So it's just something that I do. I've always been popular. What the fuck? I'm good at basketball, rapping, sports, everything. What the fuck? This ain't cat. I'm just also an introvert, so I like to spend time by myself. Good morning. I'm just also an introvert. That's it. I just got a lot of personality. I prefer to spend time by myself or with like 1 or 2 other people. I like small groups. I don't like being in large groups. I don't like hanging out all the time. I don't like going and partying every week. I don't even like that type of shit. I try to find time every week to watch 2 to 3 movies. Like, I'm planning out what day I'm gonna sit down and watch a movie. Like, so I don't really care for all of this. I don't need, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know how to say it. But that's why I say hi to everybody. I'm used to everybody saying hi to me everywhere I live, my whole life. World famous Peter Memphis said it's called being polite, and it's a good way to greet people even if they're having a bad day. Dude, I don't know no other way to explain this to you. Every place I've ever lived, everybody's known me, and I've always been popular. So I've always just walked up and down the block saying hi to damn near everybody I saw. This ain't cat. I'm from 161st in the Bronx. Go over there and ask them about ask them about Psycho Bob, ask them about Spreewell. People that knew me playing basketball gonna call me Spreewell. Good morning. People that knew me just from the hood, they gonna call me Psycho Bob. Ask. I don't got a front. This is no cat. 158th Concourse Village. 158th Girard Ave, Walton Ave. 161st Walton, Girard. 161st New Park Ave. I don't got a cat. 165th Street Grand Concourse. I don't got a cat. Mullally Park, over there in the Bronx, over there near Jerome Ave. I mean River Ave, pardon me. I don't got a cat. Good morning. And everybody gonna say I'm cool. Also, everybody gonna be like, I'm a nice guy, I'm a good person. They also gonna tell you about other shit too. I'm telling you. So I don't got a cat. Olivia's Davis says that's Southern hospitality. People don't know nothing about it. We live in a world with a bunch of knuckleheads. It don't hurt to say good morning. It don't hurt to say hi. It don't hurt. That's a fact. World famous says, I do the exact same thing. Sometimes people acknowledge you back. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it brings up good conversation. If I say good morning to somebody and they keep walking, I don't even feel a way, homie. I don't feel a way about your response. You feel me? I don't even feel a way. If I say good morning to you and you keep walking, I don't feel a way, and I might still say good morning to you the next time I see you. It's still a good morning, whether you acknowledge it or not. Bronx Breast says Psycho Bob, cool name for us. It's a long story. It's a long story. And to say I love you don't hurt either. That's a fact. Nah, I don't care. Like if I hold the door for you and you don't say thank you, I don't care. I didn't hold the door for you to say thank you. I didn't say good morning to you for you to say good morning back to me. I say good morning to you because I want you to feel that this is a good morning. I want to try to bring some light into your morning. I want to bring happiness into your morning. I want to greet you. So if you don't want to say good morning back to me, it don't matter. I've accomplished my goal. I've said something to you in hopes that maybe it might put a smile on your face. I've accomplished my goal. You're going to get your blessings. You're just probably not going to get your blessings that way. That's it. You're going to get your blessings. But I'm not doing nothing in order to get blessings. I'm only doing something because it feels right. You understand what I'm saying? Good morning. I don't do nothing expecting to get anything back in return, man. That's why you'll rarely ever have any type of falling out with me where I'm going to say, remember I did this for you? Remember I did that for you? I don't got that kind of heart, homie. I don't got that kind of heart. Think about how many times you see people talking crazy about me on the internet. You don't hear me talking about what I did for them. Yeah, that was a fake account. You don't hear me talking about what I did for them. Almost every single last one of these people talking crazy about me on the internet, I did something for to help them. You don't hear me talking about how I did anything for them. Yeah, I'm fucking blessed. I'm currently living inside of one of my wishes. You know how we wish to be a thing? I'm currently living inside of one of the things I wish to happen. I can't see what happened next. I'm currently living inside of one of the things I wished for God from. I'm currently living inside of that. I have very few things to be upset about. I'm living inside of my dream so much that there's other people that want to try to live inside of the dream with me. And if I don't let them, they don't even want to let me have my dream. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me, my brother. Oh, you want to sit right here? Huh? You want to right here? Shout out to you guys. I'm back. There we go. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I was in the building, yo. I left my shit out here. I don't even know why I did that. Good morning. I don't even know why I did that. World famous Peter Method says, I learned all those years struggling that I may not have much. If I can wake up and breathe fresh air, it's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna say something, and I know what I'm gonna say, niggas is not gonna pay attention to, but listen, the reason why I keep telling y'all to keep people away from you that always got negative things to say is because we manifest our own lives, my nigga. If you keep people around you that's negative, you're only gonna be able to manifest the things you don't want. If you keep letting people come around you that all they wanna do is everything that come out of your mouth, they wanna just say something negative, negative, negative. Why do you think negative people, why do you think misery loves company? Because if we're on, you gotta talk good shit into your life. If you're around negative people that wanna shoot down every idea you have, if you're around people that they just constantly always want to talk about somewhere that they believe that you failed, if you're around these people, you're literally around the people that are hurting you mentally and preventing you from manifesting positive shit into your life. Don't even tell them about themselves. They're not going to stop. Just stop talking to them. That's it. You don't got to hate them. I'm not saying hate them. I'm not saying do anything to them. I'm saying for your own benefit, you should just stop dealing with them. Mommy Rock says, yes, I do keep up with Lawyers for Workers. I might actually be dropping a video or two today with some of his content on it. Yeah, so stop thinking you got to keep people around you. Stop thinking you need to keep people around you that keep you real. No. Most of those people that you have around you, that they swear up and down, they trying to keep it real with you. They're not trying to keep it real with you. They just don't want you to believe in yourself. That's it. So they gonna constantly, anytime y'all have a disagreement, they're gonna bring up something negative. Anytime they get the opportunity to say something negative, they are. I could be mad at you and not say shit negative to you. I promise you. I promise you I could be upset at you and not say one disparaging thing. Have people around you like that. Good morning. Have people around you that even when they're upset at you and even when they're angry at you, they not bad-mouthing you. Even when they're upset at you, even when they're angry at you, they not trying to destroy your confidence. Even when they're upset at you, even when they're angry at you, they're not trying to sabotage your life. Have those people around you. If I see somebody doing that to somebody else, I don't friend them. If I see somebody doing that shit to other people, I don't friend them. Morning. Yeah, I don't friend them. Most of our biggest holdbacks is family. Because people are under this weird belief that if somebody is in their family that they have to let them come around them. No, you don't. I promise you, there's people in my family I will never speak to again. You don't have to let people come around you just because they're in your family. Sometimes your family is the worst people for you. Sometimes. Go find people with like minds. Go find people that's trying to do similar things in life. Go find people that want similar things, but y'all work together. You work together. That's what it's about. That's what it's. They eat pizza every day. I need to get with them. I want some pizza too. Or maybe they don't know what else to eat. Maybe I need to go show them what else they can eat. Good morning. Chilling. Nah, real talk. Can we get the likes up to 100? We got 128 people in here with 87 likes. Can we get the last 13 damn likes, you rat bastards? What else y'all want to talk about, by the way? Also, let's get 3 to 4 $10 drops to the Cash App. My dude, some of us are been held back primarily because of family. You know how many niggas in your family is straight up jealous of you, but you don't know? You know how many people in your family is straight up jealous of you? You know, some of us got fathers, some of us got older brothers that been jealous of us ever since we were children. Don't let that go over your head. So I say all that to say this. When we find people in our life that we could love, you gotta hold them close. When you find people in your life that you could embrace, that you could love, that you don't gotta love from a distance, that you could open yourself up to, that shit is precious. Good morning. Good morning, bro. That shit is precious. Good morning. I'm just saying, that shit is precious. Hold those people close. Hold those people dear. The Micah Records. Something to think about. Anyway, I'm about to let y'all go. I don't think I'm going to do a laundry live, but we might do another live a little bit later. No, see, I'm going to speak specifically about the black community. We still suffer from slave mentality. We still suffer from the slave mentality. That's why black people can't do nothing without other black people trying to destroy them. You see, white people could do things without other white people trying to destroy them. Every other race of people can do things without people in their race specifically trying to destroy them because they belong to the same race. Black people can't do that, and that's because of the slave mentality. You understand what I'm saying? We still live in the slave mentality. So if you're not against it, you for it. I don't know what to say. If you see a black man attacking another black man, or a black man attacking a woman, or a woman attacking a black man, a black woman attacking a black man, or a black woman attacking another black woman for no real reason, you're supposed to stand up and call them out on it. We're supposed to say, no, we're not letting that happen. We're not supposed to stand to the side and see what happened. We're supposed to step up for our brothers and our sisters that's being attacked unnecessarily. We're supposed to hold those people accountable. We don't do that. That's the main reason. Good morning. That's the main reason why I don't never want to talk about racism. That's the main reason why I don't want to talk about blacks killing blacks. Until we're going to talk about us loving us, I don't want to talk about that other shit. We got to talk about us loving us. That dude just turned all the way around. He said, I don't want no parts of this. We got to talk about us loving us. I want to talk about black love. I want to talk about putting some programs on TV where we got a responsible black family doing responsible black shit. I want to talk about us having a reality show where we have a reality show following a black family around doing good shit. Like, remember Run's House? Let's get something like that back, something similar. I want to talk about us spending money in our communities with black businesses. I want to talk about black businesses pulling up on black media and paying for promotion. We talk about black businesses support black businesses Why isn't black businesses pulling up on black content creators so we can create our own little, you understand what I'm saying? So that's still, we just have problems working together. We just got problems working together. We need to get those shits out of the way. Good morning. I'm doing fine, thank you. I think racism is a problem. I think bigotry is a problem. Don't get it confused. I just think that we have so many internal problems inside of our own culture that we have to deal with. Like, don't tell me about racism and we still want niggas we still want the dudes that's killing all of our kids out on the street. You telling me about racism. But all of the killers and the murderers and the people that's killing black people, as long as they black, we want them free. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear how we want all the drug dealers, and I'm not talking about the people selling weed, I'm talking about the people selling heroin. I don't want to hear about how we want all of them niggas free. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about how we want all the crack dealers free. I don't want to hear about that. Our whole way of thinking is weird. I just don't want to hear about it. Just hope that's fair. Good morning. You look like you had a good run. I ain't gonna lie. She's all run out. She's about to have a magnificent day. That's a fact. I need to start jogging. I really want to date somebody that's into like shit like that, so they could encourage me to get back into shit like that, and so I could do it with them. I'm keeping it a stack. Shout out to JD with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? My dude, there's still people smoking crack. I did not know this. There's still people smoking crack, man. I did not know these things. I thought that shit was a done deal. They're still teenagers. A lot of them is getting tricked, don't get it confused. But they're still teenagers. A lot of them is getting tricked. A lot of their blunts and shit like that is getting laced. Good morning. What's today? What else we doing today? I mean, what else we talking about? Yo. No, we're not saluting snitches. Snitches is actually committing a crime. Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Chilling. Let's salute the people who decided to not commit the crime. Let's salute them. Everybody that was about to commit a crime and then said, you know what, I'm not going to commit the crime. We saluting them. We're not saluting snitches. They still committed the crime, right? The fuck? If you're a civilian, it ain't snitching, it's reporting. So we're not doing that. I don't know what you was where you was trying to go with that. But nah, we ain't saluting no snitches. We saluting the people that decided to not do the crime and not create victims. Good morning. Good morning. That's the dude that don't like me in this car. Everybody else like me in the neighborhood except for that one guy. Shout out to him. I'm just exaggerating, obviously. He just, I don't know, man. He's like a black white guy, so you know, he's like that. He's probably not a bad person. I'm making jokes and shit, but he's probably not a bad person. He just, you know, he ain't hood, he ain't street, so anything is, you know what I'm saying? A nigga never move his car though. I hope he moved that damn car. That's a good spot. I need somebody else to park there with a similar size car. I hope he moved the fucking car. Yeah, the dude was trying to get me to agree with snitching. No, I don't agree with snitching. But I also don't agree with committing the fucking crime. Exactly. If there was no crime, there'd be no need to snitch. You see how my brain think? I want to solve the problem. Forget about all of the symptoms. I want to solve the problem. If there's no problem, there's no symptoms. I want to solve the problem. We got to get money in our community. We got to get money circulating in our community, not just in the community. We got to get money circulating. We got to get more black people spending more money with black businesses. That's the only way that that's going to happen. The problem is, you get other, like the Chinese people, the dollar go like through 6 hands. How you doing? It go through like 6 hands. Good morning. It go through like 6 hands before it leaves their community. Our dollar go through about 2 hands before it leave our community. These are just facts, man. You get other races of people, the dollar goes through 5, 6, 7, 8 different people of the same nationality before it leaves their community and go to a different nationality. You get black people, it might go between 1, 2 hands at most. That's the problem. Or that's a big part of the problem that could go towards fixing the issue. Just telling you what it is, man. I can have real debates on real channels about real things. Why do you think I'm always so upset that these people come in here with these low frequency arguments? They think I'm hating on their opinion. I'm not hating on their opinion. I'm wishing you were smarter. There's a difference. If you were smarter when you came in here, you wouldn't be trying to have conversations with me that was so low frequency. Obviously, I'm only talking about them low frequency idiots. Niggas be thinking I be mad that I have opposition. I'm upset at the opposition I have. I have the type of opposition that the smarter I am, the worse it is, the worse I look. I don't want to fuck with these guys. You can't argue with a frying pan, man. I don't know what to tell you. You can't argue with a frying pan. We're about to get up out of here. I'm gonna go live again a couple of times today. Anything anybody want to say on the way out? Could I get those 4 more likes so we get to 100? Anything anybody want to say before? God dang it. Okay. Anything anybody want to say before we go out? Appreciate y'all. Those last 4 likes. Anybody want anything? Anybody want to say before we go out? Or I'm just gonna get out of here. Good morning. What up, Joseph Drummond? I saw you comment earlier. I didn't get to it. All right. With that being said, we're gonna get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got for this one.